yesterday, so we have discussed Srimad Bhagavatam is the emperor Pramana. So finally, it was done after a long time. So just I want to spend little time to check the how devotees received that. Question okay, I will take later. So you want to say, Prabhu? So yeah, I'm really happy for your enthusiasm. So Mike, so I want from now you have in front of you these Puranas are there. Then from there, so you have these Puranas as the non-defective Pramana. So non-defective Shabda. So like that Puranas are you have. So now after that what we did? Next what we did? What you want to see you can tell.
Yesterday we
Yes.
discussed the Brahma's life day. So we said that Sataguna Puranas are divided in three categories. The stories are contained with mode of goodness that is meant for Lord Vishnu. And the stories are contained with Rajaguna that is meant for Brahma. And which is contained with Tamaguna that is meant for Lord Shiva. So although the three are there, but also
only three mixed also there. One more. One more.
Four.
That means we have Puranas which are glorifying the glory of the Vishnu, like that Brahma, next Agni and Shiva. That means Shiva means you should take the Shiva also. That's Durga. And also Devatas. The fourth one is Devatas. That means Devatas means Saraswati said that means Devatas. By the Upalakshana you should take from the Saraswati. Upalakshana you should take all the Devatas and also Karma. So like this, we have the categories of the Puranas. These categories are done based upon what? These categories are done. Gunas. Gunas of what? Gunas of the Kalpas. So based upon the Gunas of the Kalpas. So then what is the variation we are getting? So since there are the Gunas are there, so because of that Gunas, how the Kalpas are divided? Some Kalpas are Satvika, some are Rasika, some are Tamasika, and some are mixed. Okay. So their Kalpas are like that. So now what is the relation between the Kalpas and the Puranas? What is the relation? What is the relation between? Yes.
As discussed now, 30 days of Brahma, that is Kalpa, 8 days Kalpa is there. So, just as Satoguna, Rajoguna, Tamoguna, as days divided different modes, morning, afternoon, evening.
Yes.
So, similar with then Satvik and Rajivsik and Tamsik gunas there. Na? So, that we discussed. Then, after that, discussed which is the supreme in the how Srimad Bhagavatam.
No. So, what is the relation between the Kalpas and the Puranas? Why we are
Kalpa is
discussing
Puranas? Yeah, yes, that is relation is Kalpa and Puranas like that. Some Kalpa and based on some Purana, some demigods, some like supreme is so like the glories, like Brahma's glories sometimes, sometimes like Shiva's glories, and sometimes Vishnu's glories.
Sometimes Vishnu glories means
Satvik Guna, Satvik Kalpa, no? Pradhan is that. But even though all this Vishnu's glory is always there, like because Vishnu is a visa, seed for all other incarnations.
Okay.
And Krishna is like neutral; he gives everyone chance like that to elevate. So then different.
No, I want to know what is the relation between Kalpas and the Puranas. Puranas are books, na. Kalpas means the days of the Brahmaji. No relation.
No, there's Kalpa in the particular Kalpa. modes, how acts. That is kalpa is means age, time,
Ah.
and time is agitated the most modes.
But what is the relation with the Puranas?
In that kalpa, that story is made in such a way that na, particular modes influences will be there, and
Okay, okay, I understood. You have an inside the heart, it is there, but it's not coming actually. Who wants to bring out online students? Sachdev Prabhu, give to him. Yes. Yes, Prabhu. Sachdev Prabhu.
Yeah, yeah. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
I'm.
Prabhuji, our relationship between kalpas and Puranas, you told us that the kalpas, there are 30 kalpas in 1 month of Brahma, in 1 month of Brahma's life. And those 30 kalpas are of 4 categories. That is of mode of goodness, passion, ignorance, and mixed. And then you said about the Puranas that these Puranas are related in such a way that the stories which are given in the Puranas, those stories take place in these kalpas.
Very
It
good.
is not. It is not other way around. It is not that the stories are first created and then it comes into Puranas. No. First the stories are in the Puranas, and as per what the stories are in the Puranas, those stories ka leela takes place in these.
In those particular kalpa.
Yeah. Hare Krishna.
Yes, very good. Yeah. Yes. A katha, even we say katha means it happened. Okay. Okay. In English word, how it is carrying the meaning, I don't know, but in Sanskrit we say katha. So yeah. So now, what is the relation between these Puranas and the Kalpas is, so whatever for example, Sattvic Puranas are there. So whatever these incidents happened in this, that means whatever the kathas we see, stories only. Okay, I am using, that means here story means katha. So that means those incidents, whatever is described in this Sattvic Purana, those are all placing in they're happening in that particular kalpa actually. Or otherwise you can see in the reverse. So that means some Puranas are telling about the glories of the Lord Vishnu. So who is prominent in the Sattvika Kalpa? Like this also you can say. Some Puranas are telling about the Vishnu. So where Vishnu is the prominent in Vishnu's glories are prominent in the Sattvik Kalpa. I like that, Rajasika and Tamasika, respectively Brahma and the Shiva. Okay, well, fine. That means based upon this, now we have the categories between in the Puranas, because now Puranas are categorized because these are telling the various other glories actually. So various personalities are glorified. Not equally everyone is glorifying one. No. So then which Puranas we should consider? That means some Puranas are discussing about the Vishnu as prominent than others, and some Puranas are discussing Brahmaji as prominent than others, and some Puranas are discussing Shiva as prominent than others. So like this we are saying, then whose opinion we should take? So there is one problem. So then after that what we did? No, whomever I gave chance, then who wants to continue? Yes.
Then we solved the problem like this. Sattvam Sanjayade Jnanam.
Yes.
Then Sattvam Brahma Darshanam. Based on these two quotings, then after that we will select the Puranas which are in mode of goodness.
Yes. So we selected the Puranas which are telling the stories of in the mode of goodness, or otherwise Puranas, Sattvic Puranas. They are dealing with the Vishnu. So they are discussing about the Vishnu. So that Puranas we are taking Sattvic Purana. That means they are having the stories related to the Sattvic Kalpas. Okay. So now after this, so we took these, and even these are also many are there. So like Padma Purana, like the Garuda Purana, like Vishnu Purana, and so Bhagavatam, these are all there. So now, then how? After that, how to proceed? So now we have many within our plate. So whom we should take? Which Purana we should take finally? Or otherwise we should take all. So then how the next situation, how it was dealt? After that, how Jiva Goswami was dealing from here onwards? Who is going to tell? This is now, huh? No, no, no. Whoever already told, so they will not be having chance. So others can get chance. Okay. And you want to say? Huh? Oh, question I will repeat. So from here onwards, how to proceed? How the Jiva Goswami proceeded? Okay. Bhavagrahi Prabhu.
Now we reached to the point where we need Sattvika Puranas only.
We have Sattvika Puranas as the non-defective Shabda.
Yes. In that Sattvika Puranas also different acharyas, schools are teaching different thing.
In Sattvika Puranas, different acharyas.
Not there.
No,
Okay.
your approach is not
okay.
Is not correct. You want to correct yourself?
Yes, bro.
Okay.
So Vedas are compiled by Vyasadeva only first, and all the information which has been given is given by Vedavyas first.
You are jumping. No, there is not right step. Here, what step we should take? So now you just come out of everything and simply think. Don't get the stress of the we are learning and that kind of stress. If you get, then you will not learn anything. It's a learning process. It's not to give the stress to your brain. So think very freely. Actually, what is happening now? So now in the Puranas are there, and Sattvika Puranas as non-defective Shabda we just keep on discussing who is that. Vedas. After that, instead of Vedas, Purana Itihasas. After that, only Puranas. Then after that, only Sattvika Puranas. We came here. So then after that, so what is the chance? That means how to proceed. So what is the anyone can, what kind of apathy may come here. So that's why what should be discussed here. What should be discussed? Okay, Karuna Sindhu Prabhu. Mic. Without mic, no.
Yeah, after reaching this point, we have to reach how to go to Bhagavatam.
Oh, you are jumping. Sadguru Prabhu. Let us see how they received. So that I want.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah.
Only Purana, which is Apaurushiya, is the essence of meanings of all the Vedas, Itihasas and Puranas. Is the foundation for Brahma Sutras and completely available on the heart.
You jumped already. So many steps are there. Okay. Saranakanti.
I can try.
Yeah.
So we have selected Sattvika Puranas. So our main goal is to know the Paramartha Tattva.
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
So now in regarding Paramartha Tattva, different munis are giving different.
Yes, this is the point. Yeah. This is a required point.
Different Paramartha Tattvas.
Yeah, we want to know Paramartha Tattva. That means we want to know Krishna. Krishna means the Paramartha Tattva. We want to know Paramartha Tattva. That means now we have Sattvika Puranas as the representative of the Vedas. But the same Vedas are even, this means is already someone worked on those Vedas, and also some munis, they brought the conclusions. They also brought the conclusions. Now all are in front of you. Sattvika Puranas are also there. So various conclusions on Puranas by the various sages also is in front of you, are there. So now how to proceed? That means now these six darshanas means they are astic philosophies. They are all astic. That means they are all based upon the Vedas only. So if you simply say Puranas, then immediately people will raise the objection. So why you are not considering all these people? You are simply saying, you have to justify that also. So people may raise this point. So now you have to just give the properly justification for them also. In this whole world, nobody is going to argue. That means nobody is going to show any defect. So if you justify these six philosophies also, because those only are accepted as by everyone as the conclusions of the Vedas. Now you have to deal with them. So then how to deal next? Who is going to tell? Sarvesh Prabhu.
You said that we have to accept only Vedavyas.
Okay.
Because he is the compiler of all Vedas and Vedanta Sutras, Itihasas and Puranas.
Yes.
And he is also incarnation of Lord Narayan.
Yes. We have to, that means we have to consider Vedas. That means what we have to consider? Vedanta Sutras. Okay. Okay. Out of the 6 philosophies, we are considering the, so one among these all, because there is a Virodha is there among all these. But of course, Virodha is there, but unanimously we can select this Vyasadeva. So, because he is the compiler. What is the reason we are showing? What is the reason behind this selecting the Vyasadeva? Because Vyasadeva is the compiler of all the Vedas on which these sages gave their own school of philosophy. But who compiled that? The original compiler is the Vyasadeva only. So that's why we are thinking, based upon this Hetu, we are selecting the Vyasadeva. So okay, Vyasadeva's work is what? Brahma Sutras. Then after that, what? Yes. Chaitanya Jeevan, Prabhu.
After Vyasadeva compiled Vedanta Sutra, so Vedanta Sutra has so many commentaries.
Yes, Vedanta Sutras have so many commentaries. Once again,
so which one should be accepted as
which one
ultimate?
we should accept? Shankara's commentary is there, Ramanuja commentary, Madhva commentary, and so many commentaries are there. So then which we have to take?
Yeah.
Yes.
Then the answer comes that...
Wait, okay. Next step, who is going to tell? So online, anyone wants to try? Huh? Shubhangi Mataji, yes.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, pranams. Because there are a lot of commentaries, we try to take the natural commentary on Vedanta Sutra, which is given by Srila Vyasadeva himself in the form of Srimad Bhagavatam, Ekatamam Puranam. So out of the 6 Puranas, it is authentic, it is Apaurusheya.
You are, okay, one point only.
Yeah.
Because people will get the time to think. If you tell everything, then nobody will think actually. So they will become passive. Okay.
Yes, Prabhuji. Yes, Prabhuji. Thank you.
So that means you are saying that we have to take the Srimad Bhagavatam. That means on the Vedanta Sutras. So of course we have so many commentaries, but we should take the Srimad Bhagavatam, which is a natural commentary. Okay. So this is very fine. Then next what? Everyone is able to follow what is happening in the class? Rangamai Prabhu, you want to say something? No? So, Mitra Shresht, Ujjwal Prabhu, Ujjwala, thoda Ujjwal Prakash de do thoda. Give some light to us.
So
next to you only, I will ask.
So we can depend on this Purana, who is this commentary of Srimad Brahma Sutra of by Vyasadeva direct himself.
Okay, that we took.
Yes, as a authentic.
Okay, we took Bhagavatam as the. We took Bhagavatam as the natural commentary. That's why we are taking. But what we did lot of hard work. That means Sattvic Puranas we established. Then what we should do with that? You're understanding? So simply what you said, 6 sages are there. That means they are all giving the conclusions of the Vedas according to their own mental speculation. So that means their mati, according to their mati. So that means out of that you took the Vyasadeva. So Vyasadev's work we are taking, that is Vedanta Sutras. And that Vedanta Sutras, Srimad Bhagavatam is the natural commentary. That's why we are taking. Only this much reason. Then why we have to do a lot of this much hard work? Till now we did. So we are establishing Sattvic Puranas. So what we should do with that Sattvic Puranas? You're getting or not? You are understanding what I am asking? Is there any relation?
Srimad Bhagavatam is Sattvika Purana only.
That's the point I am expecting actually. So we are selecting Srimad Bhagavatam is just is a natural commentary, not only this much. So till now we discussed, that means the Sattvika Puranas are the, that means representatives of the Vedas. So which can be the non-defective Shabda. And out of those 6 Puranas, out of those Puranas, Sattvika Puranas, Srimad Bhagavatam is one. That means that's why I decided in the Mula what Jiva Goswami is writing. The important word here, so he is writing one word. No, he is writing the point. You have to note the point. Yedi ekatamam eva purana lakshanam. Ekatamam. That means is one of best among these Puranas. That means this Satvika Purana, Srimad Bhagavatam is also there among those Satvika Puranas. That means we are not losing any connection. Okay, whatever we established till now, these 6 Puranas, and this Srimad Bhagavatam, which is a natural commentary, is also one among those. And what else? What else? Previously we discussed some problems. So those problems are solved by the Srimad Bhagavatam. What are those problems? So yeah, tell. Who wants to say? Tell.
So it's Apaurusheya.
It is Apaurusheya.
And it is a natural commentary and it is easily available.
This point actually. It is complete actually. It is completely available. Easily available and completely available actually. Previously we were having this problem in the case of Vedas and Puranas case. Those are all not fully available actually. So that's why you cannot find the conclusion of that. Which is not fully available. How can you find the conclusion? So that problem is also now solved. Yeah.
And also, which is the essence of all the Vedas.
Yeah, that we are going to discuss now next. So like this, now Srimad Bhagavatam is satisfying everything. It is also one among the Puranas, what we discussed, Satvika Puranas. And also it is, we are seeing that it is the natural commentary on the Vedanta Sutras. It is fully available. And also it is Apaurusheya. Anyway, it is Apaurusheya only because it is one among the Puranas, means it is Apaurusheya only. So that's why in this way we established Srimad Bhagavatam as the Emperor Pramana. Let's say that Grandharas, so Srimad Bhagavatam is a Grandha Maharaj actually, is a Chakravarti. Is a Chakravarti. Is a Chakravarti for all the Granthas. Grandha Chakravarti Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Chakravarti. So Chakravarti Bhutam. Then after that, now we are seeing the various glories of the Srimad Bhagavatam. Srimad Bhagavatam, when it appeared, in the appearance of the Srimad Bhagavatam is also there is a speciality. It is not like other Puranas. It didn't appear like other Puranas. So what is that that extraordinary feature of that Srimad Bhagavatam in appearance? Yes, Mike.
The result of the samadhi of Vyasadeva at the maturity of his,
yeah,
at the maturity.
Actually, yes. It's a Vyasadeva, he got this in the samadhi. In the samadhi. And also, Yasmin eva sarva shastra samanvayaha drishyate. And also, all the shastras are concluding in this. Srimad Bhagavatam is based upon. What happened to my laptop? Okay. So till now, whatever happened in the Tattva Sandarbha, all you can tell to anyone, and is with you, na? Yes or no? Yeah, it should be. Don't forget. So it's very important life for our Sampradaya, Gaudiya, Gaudiyates, Gaudiya Vaishnavas. So next, Srimad Bhagavatam is what is that? Pravrutti. That means is starting. Srimad Bhagavatam is starting with Gayatri Mantra. Gayatri mantra is the Sarva Vedhartha Lakshanam. What is Gayatri mantra? It is the meaning of all the Vedas. What is the characteristic of the Gayatri mantra? Lakshana means anytime if you see Sanskrit, Lakshana means how do you should translate? Characteristic. So that means the Gayatri mantra is having the characteristic of what? Being meaning of all the Vedas. What kind of characteristic it is having? Gayatri mantra, is having a characteristic. What is that characteristic? It is the meaning of all the Vedas. That is his characteristic. Like how can you say the mouse? What is mouse? That mouse which is spoiling our vegetables. What is cow? What is Lakshana of the cow? She is having the dwella. What is the Lakshana for the Manushya, human? Intelligence even in dogs, cats also there. Yeah. So like this, these are all everything. Every object in this nature is having some particular characteristic. Otherwise, it is not having any existence. We identify each object, it is having the one particular characteristic. Like that, Gayatri mantra is also having the characteristic. By that, you can identify this is Gayatri mantra. So what is that characteristic? It is the meaning of all the Vedas.
This Lakshan is very good. It's very difficult because the one Gayatri mantra contains the meaning of all the Vedas.
Yes.
Who can understand this?
How can?
Yeah, it's like the Lakshana should be the apparent. Anybody can understand.
Yes.
This Lakshana is there.
No, Lakshana should have the three characteristics. What can be the Lakshana? If for any object you want to define Lakshana, what it should be? It should be having the three things actually. It should follow. It should be free from the three defects. Okay, I can say it should be free from the three defects. It's not that it should be very easy to everyone. No, that is not the condition. What is the Lakshana? It should be free from the three errors. What are the three errors? Ativyapti dosha, avyapti dosha, asambhav dosha. Ativyapti, avyapti, asambhav dosha. Any Lakshana, so proper Lakshana should be free from these three errors. Ativyapti, avyapti, asambhava. This I discussed already, so that's why I'm not going to repeat. Yes, in the starting I said. So now see, tathapi tat swarupam matsye. Now in the Matsya Purana we are seeing the definition of Srimad Bhagavatam. What is Srimad Bhagavatam? Who is Srimad Bhagavatam? That we are going to see. यत्रादिकृत्य गायत्रीं वर्ण्यते धर्म विस्तरः वृत्रासुरवधोपेतं तद्भागवतमिष्यते लिखित्वा तच्च यो दद्यात् हेमसिंहसमन्वितात् पौष्टपद्यां पौर्णमास्यां स याति परमां गतिम् अष्टादशसहस्राणि पुराणं तत्प्रकीर्तितम् यत्र अधिकृत्य गायत्रीं वर्ण्यते धर्म विस्तरः. That is Bhagavatam, which starts with Gayatri, which begins with the Gayatri mantra, whose intended meaning are is the Gayatri mantra. And next what? And that means this Bhagavatam, that is the Bhagavatam which starts with the Gayatri mantra, and dharmaha vistaraha varnyate. Their dharma is explained in detail. And also, so that is Bhagavatam where Vritrasura Vadha, killing of Vritrasura is said, is explained. Next, Likitva Tachayo Dadyat. So after writing this, so any person who writes this and gives this to others by keeping that in the golden simhasan, golden throne. Golden throne, you should keep in that golden simhasana. Make the gold with and keep. That means Bhagavatam means entire Bhagavatam writing means, so Mula at least it's this much big, this much gold Singhasana you should make. Writing means it definitely will take much even bigger, this much maybe. So that much big Singhasana you should make with gold, and you should give on the Proshtapadhyam. Bhadra Purnima. On the Bhadra Purnima, so you should give. The full moon day of the Bhadra Purnima, you should. Then what will happen? Sayati Param Gatim. Then you will go back to Godhead. So who wants to give? Raise the hand. Thank you. With golden. You keep in golden Singhasan, write it by hand and give. Yeah, it will be very nice. I am ready to take. Yeah. Proshtapadyam Purnamasyam Sayati Paramam. Ashtadasa Sahasrani Puranam Tat Prakirtitam. How many slokas are there in this verses? 18,000. Next. Atra Gayatri Shabdena Taschaka Tad Avyabhichari Dhimahi Padasambalita Tadarda Eva Ishyate. So here the word Gayatri has to be taken as the meaning of the Gayatri mantra, which is joined by the word Dhimahi, which is always present in and which indicates the Gayatri mantra. What we discussed in the Matsya Purana is saying, so that is the Bhagavatam where that means that is the Bhagavatam which starts with the Gayatri mantra. But we are seeing Bhagavatam starting with Janmadhyasyato Anvayaditarastha Dvesha Vignaswarat. So where is this Gayatri mantra? No Gayatri mantra. So that's why whatever we have, that is not Bhagavatam. No? No. Oh my God, what should I learn then? Yes. What do you want to say, Prabhu?
Nahi.
Acha, okay. Dhimahi, what it means?
Dhimahi, this means we offer obeisances to him. We meditate upon him, that Lord. Just say Anved, Anvad or Vidhe is there, no? The character and the person, and Anvad translation, just like that Lord, we meditate upon him. So that is in beginning only, not like that. One should literally take meaning. Beginning means one word, letter.
I have a question here, one question. So my question is, that is Bhagavatam which starts with the Gayatri mantra.
Yes.
But there is no Gayatri mantra in the Bhagavatam. What we think Bhagavatam, that is not.
And there is a Om word is that, no?
No, Om is no. Om is a pranava, anything, many. If anyone is having Om, then means so many are there. Then they are all Bhagavatam.
That is in first sloka, Dhima is that. Dhima start with means the person meditate upon him.
No, okay. Now I'll tell answer. Okay. Just why I am asking, just to make you all think, because now all are feeling drowsy, looking very dull, and faces are just like about to sleep. So it's about to sleep, and that's why I'm trying to make this as interactive class. Otherwise, if I keep on just flowing, nothing is going to go inside. So I'm seeing everyone is struggling to control the sleep. They are doing like this, laps and down, आगे पीछे बहुत कर रहे हैं actually. What should I do? That's why. Just to make all of you thinking only, just I am asking. It's not that they every time I expect answer. No problem. Even if you don't say answer. So here Dhimahi is the avyabhichari actually. Avyabhichari means it is avyabhichari with respect to whom? Like the Dhumaha is avyabhichari with respect to fire. Without fire, so that means leaving fire, Dhumaha alone will not exist. It's not possible. So that's why Dhumaha is the avyabhichari. Similarly, here Dhimahi is avyabhichari with whom? Gayatri mantra. Dhimahi is the avyabhichari with respect to Gayatri mantra. That means Dhimahi is not going with any other one. This word Dhimahi is not going with any other mantra. There are so many mantras are there in Veda. Is it going with any other one? No. If it is going with other one, then it is not avyabhichari. It is vyabhichari. So Dhimahi word is avyabhichari with respect to Gayatri mantra means Dhimahi Shabda always exists in only in Gayatri mantra. Ragamai Prabhu. So you understood? Tell what you understood. Yes, I want to check. I am enthusiastic to know.
Hare Krishna.
What this line, last line?
Dhimai, this word we identify avyabhichari because when Gayatri mantra arise, where Gayatri mantra arise, there is Dhimai. Example, fire and dhum. When we see dhuma, we must sure their fire is.
Okay, understood, but not coming out. Yes. Okay, no problem. It will come slowly. After 1 year, it will come everything. By the time it progresses, it will come. So this Dhimahi is avyabhichari with respect to the Gayatri mantra. That means you can use this Dhimahi Shabda as the indicator for the Gayatri mantra because it is not existing, it is not going with any other mantra. So wherever there is Dhimahi, that is Gayatri mantra. That means what? Janmadhyasyata yatonvayaditradascha This is actually Gayatri mantra only because Dhimahi Sabda is there. But we know Gayatri mantra is having other spelling. The spelling is, the words are different. But that what we say now, it is a meaning of the Gayatri mantra. Janmadhyasyataha, what is that? This is meaning of Gayatri mantra. Yes. Gayatri mantra and its meaning, there is no difference.
So there is a Gayatri mantra we know, we recite, like a Pujari, Brahmana, that Om Bhos start with. We know that much Gayatri mantra. Means Gayatri mantra means start this year and with this year.
Yes.
So that is Gayatri mantra. So anywhere you word add and it become whole Gayatri mantra. How to understand? Like add with any sloka and add Dhimai. So how it become Gayatri mantra?
What Dhimahi word is avyabhichari with respect to the Gayatri mantra. That's why we are saying this point. Dhimahi word is not at all going with any other mantra.
That means we can say if you add in infinitive 1, 2, they will become infinitive. Infinite, like that. Wherever Gayatri mantra added, that will become Gayatri mantra. Like that.
No. Dhimahi is coming means that is Gayatri mantra only. We are already said what is avyabhichari. Avyabhichari means it is not going with any other. Prabhuji was not there in initial classes. That's why he is struggling with the avyabhichari word is special for him actually. Okay. So Dhimahi padasambalita tadartha eva ishyate sarvesham mantranam adirupayah tasya sakshat khatananarhatvat. Then one may say, okay, That means Srimad Bhagavatam is starting with the Gayatri Mantra only because the word Dhimahi is there. That is Avyabhichari with the Gayatri Mantra. That means it is Gayatri Mantra. But here we are, instead of having the Gayatri Mantra directly, but the meaning we have. Janmadhyasyataha, that means it is the meaning of Gayatri Mantra. Then one may ask, what you are saying? So why Vyasdev didn't write Gayatri Mantra directly there? It's a Mangalacharanam sloka. He could have written this. Why he didn't write? What is the problem? So instead of writing the Gayatri Mantra directly, so meaning is written, and but Dhimahi word is kept so that everyone can understand, identify that is Gayatri Mantra only. But why he did like this? Because Gayatri Mantra is the what? Mantranam Adirupa. It is the beginning of all the mantras. Origin of all the mantra. Adi means origin. Anadir Adir Govindaha. He is Adi for everything. And Anadi, he doesn't have any beginning, but he is beginning for everything. So like that, Gayatri Mantra is also beginning for everything, means anything is beginning, means it is the source. So Gayatri Mantra is the beginning. So that's why it is elder to everyone. Elder to every mantra is a elder one. Elder one has to be respected. So that's why it is not mentioned directly. Sakshat Kathananaratvat. We cannot directly say that. Tadartha cha, tadartha, arthata cha, meaning. Janmadhyasya yataha tene brahmahruda iti sarvalokashrayatva buddhi vritti prerakatva samyat. What is the function of the Gayatri Mantra? What it does? All the Brahmanas, Dvijas, they chant the Gayatri Mantra. That means when we are given with the Upanayana Samskara, so at that time we'll be given with the Gayatri Mantra. That means whoever starting Vedas, so studying the Vedas, they will be given. For us, in our Diksha process also, we also get for the worshipping the deities. So this Gayatri Mantra, so we get. So what is the meaning of Gayatri Mantra? What it is doing? So what it does? Gayatri Mantra, what it is? Sarva lokashrayatva buddhi vritti prerakatvat. What is that? Inspiring in the intelligence towards the shelter of the whole world, whole universe, whole world. Gayatri Mantra, what it does? It will inspire. Inspiring, that preraka, that means is inspiring. Inspiring of what? Buddhi vritti. Intelligence. The function of the intelligence. Towards what? Towards the ashraya. That means sarvaloka ashraya. That means the shelter of the whole world. That means what? It is inspiring towards the shelter of everything. Means it will, when you read this, immediately you will be connecting to, that means your mind, your intelligence is connecting to the Lord. You will be thinking, who is Lord? Who is the shelter of everything? Yes or no? Buddhi vritti prerakatvam is there in that Gayatri Mantra. That means Gayatri Mantra inspires you to think about Supreme Lord. That means it is directly dealing with this mantra is telling about the Supreme Lord. That's why your buddhi will function. So is it happening same with the first sloka of Srimad Bhagavatam or not? That same first sloka of the Srimad Bhagavatam is also inspiring you. Just to meditate on the Supreme Lord. Dharma Vistaraha Ityatra. And what else? What else? Other points are given about the Bhagavatam. Who can be the Bhagavatam? Dharma Vistaraha. That means dharma is expanded, is elaborately explained. That is the Bhagavatam. That book is Bhagavatam in which dharma is elaborately expanded. Is it done or not in the Srimad Bhagavatam, in our book? Yes. What is that proof? How can you say in our book? In our Bhagavatam, that means because dharma projita kaita votra paramo nirmatsaranam satam. This is the book Vyasdev is promising while writing the Bhagavatam. This is the book I am going to discuss about Paramadharma, Projita Dharma. That means where there is no secondary religion. Dharma Projita Kaitavaha Atra. There is no secondary religion. Ityatraiva Pratipaditatvat. So that means we are seeing that in our book. That's why our book is Srimad Bhagavatam. Otherwise, people will come. Everyone show that now. Here also problem is there. We established Srimad Bhagavatam as emperor. Then everyone will bring their own book and they say it is a Srimad Bhagavatam. You should follow this. Problem is there or not? Why Jiva Goswami this much elaborately is discussing about this? We may think that, oh, okay, already Bhagavatam is established. What is the problem of discussing all this? But problem is, what is that Srimad Bhagavatam? We should know or not? Otherwise, everyone will bring. Tomorrow, Ujjwala also will write one book and say, this is Srimad Bhagavatam. And he will say that you have to follow this. Then problem will come or not, Ujjwal? Everyone will write, like I will also write. So that's why. We need characteristics to identify. What is the cow? What is cow? So there should be some characteristics. Otherwise, everyone, they'll show buffalo and say this is a cow. So you know first what is the definition of cow. Then you will not be cheated. So now that's why you need to know the definition of Bhagavatam. Then you will not be cheated. Otherwise, anyone can. That's why every padam, there is a chance of cheating. Dharma Vistara Ityatra. Dharma Shabda Paramadharma. Dharma Projati Ityatre Pratipadakatva. Sacha Bhagavad Dhyana Adi Lakshana Eveti Prastutad Vikti Bhavishyati. So, what is that Dharma? That means it is discussing about Dharma, and that Dharma is about what? Bhagavad is discussing about the Paramadharma. And what is that Paramadharma? What is the characteristic of the Paramadharma? What is the characteristic? Everywhere, that means if you are not one principle for the whole life principle I am saying. Anything you are here, first you should know what is the characteristic of that, so that you will not be cheated regarding that object. Now you heard the Paramadharma. So what is the characteristic? Paramadharma, anything can be Paramadharma. Anyone say that Paramadharma means worshipping the mother and father is the Paramadharma. Then whole your discussion will be, that means that is explained in some book, and they will show this is the Bhagavatam, and you should follow this is emperor. Yes or no? Tapomai. Then what is the Paramadharma? Oh wow. Yes. Everyone, yes, good. Now you are opening your mouth. That is, I am very happy actually. That is wanted actually. Good. So what is Paramadharma? Bhagavad Dhyanadi Lakshana. Bhagavad Dhyanadi Lakshana. What is Lakshana for the Paramadharma? Worshipping the Lord. That is the characteristic of the Paramadharma. Yes or no? What is Paramadharma? Savaipumsam Parodharma. In that Paramadharma means what we are understanding. What is the Paramadharma there? Sadhana Bhakti. Sadhana Bhakti. Because that is the Paramadharma which brings the Bhakti. Bhakti means what we should understand there? Vasudeva Katha Ruchi. Vasudeva Katha Ruchi is the Bhakti there. Because in the next sloka he is saying that. Next sloka is Dharma Sunshita. No. Vishukshena Kathasu Yaha Notpadayeti Datim Sramayev Hi Kevalam. That's why there's back proof actually. It is saying reversely. That means if any dharma is not bringing the Vasudeva Katha Ruchi, then that is useless. That means what in the previous sloka, Savai Pumsam, Bhakti means what you should take then? Vasudeva Katha Ruchi. Yes or no? So that means Vasudeva, anything which brings the Vasudeva Katha Ruchi, that is the Paramadharma. What is that anything? That is, who can do that? That is the sadhana bhakti. Sadhana to bhava, but you will be going further. So that's why here Paramadharma means Bhagavad Dhyanadi Lakshana. Eva iti purastad vikti bhavishyati. We will be discussing that in the future text.
I have a quick question, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu.
So, Prabhu, is there any specific reason why a book containing the killing of Vratasura pastime is called considered as Bhagavatam? Why only Vratasura, not Aghasura or Putana, something like that? Is there any specific reason?
Characteristic means which is there in that only is not there in others. And Vritrasura, do you have any other Puranas? Vritrasura is there. In other Puranas it is there. Huh? But I am generally characteristics which you consider as a characteristic of that particular object, which is unique to that object. Huh? There's a Narayana Kavach. That is there in only Bhagavatam. That's why. So it is unique because it is there in the Bhagavatam only. Because for any object, what you can take as a characteristic, which is unique to that object. Like what is cow? Cow means you cannot say that any animal who is having the 4 legs. Can you say this is a characteristic of the cow? What is the problem? Then 3 doshas will come. If you say any object which is having the 4 legs is the cow, then someone will bring buffalo and they will sell you to that is a cow. Instead of cow, you will be getting the buffalo. Will drink the buffalo milk and will become more strong bodily. Yes. Yes or no? So that's why we select a characteristic of any object will be decided such a way it will not bring the 3 doshas: asambhavana, ativyapti, avyapti. Okay, next. From according to the Matsya Purana, now we learn what is Srimad Bhagavatam. Okay. Now same thing we are seeing from the Skanda Purana also. Evam skande prabhasa kande cha. Skanda Purana is having so many khandas. Prabhasa Khanda, Purushottama Khanda, Kashi Khanda, Mathura Khanda. Like this, so many are there. It's a big, one of the biggest Purana. It's not big, it's the biggest Purana among all 18. It's having the almost 80,000 slokas, verses. 80,000. Skanda Purana. It's available, fully available. Gita Press published all the Puranas, almost all, whatever is available. Huh? Yeah. Huh? I think missing, I think. Or Patabhed is there, something. Padma Purana is also having problems. Actually, Bhakti Siddhartha Thakur Goswami Maharaj wanted various certificate courses. Out of that, Purana Itihasas is also one course. So studying all the Puranas is a one course. Studying all the four Vaishnava Vedantas is a one course. So like this, various courses are there. You all might have seen. That is his desire to develop one university like this. Maybe you may try, all of you, for that. Huh? Yatra adhikritya gayatri ityadi sarasvatasya kalpasya madhye ye syurnaraamaraha tad vruttantodbhavam loke taccha bhagavatam smrutam likitva taccha ityadi अष्टादश सहस्राणि पुराणं तत्प्रकीर्तितं ग्रन्थोऽष्टादश सहस्रो द्वादश स्कन्द संहितः हयग्रीव ब्रह्म विद्या यत्र वृत्र वदस्तथा गायत्री च समारम्भस्तद्वै भागवतं विदुः. In the same way, in the Prabhasakanda of the Purana, Skanda Purana is also the verses. Yatra adhikritya gayatrim is there. Sarastastasya kalpe madhye ye syuhu naramaraha tad vruttantodbhavam loke taccha bhagavatam smrutam likitva taccha. So that which describes the history of men and devatas during the Sarsakalpa is called the Bhagavatam. And next, on the line Ashtadasa Sahasrani Puranam, that Prakirtitam is also present there. In Agni Purana, two similar statements are present. Also in another Purana quoted by the Sridhar Swami in his Tika, it is said. So okay, actually here something is missing in the text. We have to, this book is not having the proper text. This book is missing. So Puridas edition we'll see. So here Ashtadasastra Evam Skande Prabhasakande Yatra Adhikritya Gayatrim Ityadi Saraswatasya Kalpasya Madhye Yesyuh Naramaraha Tadvrittantodbhavam Lokecha Bhagavatam Smritam Likitva Tacha Ityadi Cha Ashtadasasahasrani Puranam Tat Prakirtitam Iti Tad Evam Agni Purane Cha Vachanani Vartante Tika Krudvihi Pramani Krute Puranantare Cha. This point is missing in the this line is not there in the our Haridas Shastris. There is actually a lot of struggle is there in the case of the Tattva Sandarbha. The editions, so what happened we don't know. Little bit, that means we are getting in Vrindavan some editions, we are getting in the Bengal some editions, and like this, these editions are having the little differences. So we don't know how it came, that difference. So that's why we are trying to finalize the text. That means according to whatever our ability Lord give. So that's why here. Krando Ashtadasa Sahasro Dvadasa Skanda Samhitaha Haigriva Brahma Vidya Yatra Vritta Vidas Tatha Gayatri Cha Samarambas Tadvai Bhagavatam Viduhu. So this much English is Bengali same, na? Yeah. In Bengali edition is same. Bengali edition also is there. There is also, yeah, same. Okay, this is the book where Hayagriva Vidya is discussed, and also is having the 18,000 slokas, 12 cantos, begins with the Gayatri, killing of Yutas, the same. Okay, next we'll go to the next page. Atra Hayagriva Brahma Vidya iti Uttravada Sahacharyena Narayana Varmochyate. So now that is the Bhagavatam which is containing the Hayagriva Brahma Vidya. So what is that Vidya? Hayagriva Brahma Vidya. Hayagriva Brahma Vidya yatra Vrittavadas. That means that is the Bhagavatam which contains the Hayagriva Brahma Vidya and Vrittavada. So here Hayagriva Brahma Vidya is accompanied with the Vrittavadaha. So that's why here Hayagriva Vidya means what you should take? Narayana Varma. Narayana Varma means Kavacha. Narayana Varma. That means Narayana Kavacha. How Hayagriva means what? Shabdena atra ashvashira. Mane dadichi reva uchyate. Dadichi was having the horse head at that time. So when Aswini Kumaras were taking they came to get this Brahma Vidya. So he was having this Ashvashira. Means the original head is removed and he was given with the horse head. Then after that he gave that Vidya to the Ashwini Kumaras. Dadichi gave that to the Ashwini Kumaras. Then Indra came and he chopped off that head. And Ashwini Kumaras once again they kept back the original head. Yes, this is the story. So that's why, but that means Dadichi gave this Vidya to the Ashwini Kumaras with the horse head. So that's why this Vidya is known as Hayagriva Brahma Vidya. Which Vidya? That is the Narayana Kavach. Narayana Kavacha was given by Dadichi to Ashwini Kumaras. At that time, Dadichi was having the horse head. So that's why this Narayana Kavach is also known as Ashvashira Vidya, Hayagriva Vidya. Hayagriva means who is that Hayagriva? Dadichi. It means Dadichi Brahma Vidya. Because Dadichi gave this to the Ashwini Kumar, that's why it is known as Dadichi Brahma Vidya. That means Hayagriva Brahma Vidya. Tenaiva cha pravartita Narayana Varmakya Brahma Vidya. So it is also known as what? Narayana Varma. This Hayagriva Brahma Vidya is also known as Narayana Varmakya. It is propagated by him, Dadichi. He propagated that. Tasya Ashvashirastvancha Saste. Yadvai Ashvashiro. That means what is the proof? Dadichi is only the Ashvashiraha. How can you say? Yes? So that proof is 6th canto 952. Ityatra Prasiddham. So Narayana Varma Brahma Vidyuchyate 6.9.52. Yadvai Ashvashiro Nama. Dadichi's name is what? Ashvashiraha. Ityatra Prasiddham. Narayana Varma Brahma Vidyatvam cha. Etat sritva tataiva cha dadyang dharvana stadyoho. Pravargya Brahma Vidyam cha satkruto satya shankitaha. Iti tikothapita vachanena cha. Swamiji is saying. Where is that is? Hearing this, Dadyang Adharvanas being worshipped by the Ashwini Kumaras and fearing the untruthfulness, spoke Brahma Vidya and Prana Vidya to them. Srimad Bhagavatasya Bhagavat Priyatvena Bhagavatabhishtatvena cha Paramasatvikatvam. So now me tasya tasmin uddeshe रात्रौ तु जागरः कार्यः श्रोतव्या वैष्णवी कथा गीता नाम सहस्रं च पुराणं सुखभाषितं पठितव्यं प्रयत्नेन हरे संतोषकारणम्. So what is said here? One should stay awake at night and hear topics of Lord. One should attentively recite Bhagavad Gita, the 1,000 names of Vishnu and the Purana spoken by Sukadev, which pleases the Lord. So this Srimad Bhagavatam pleases the Lord. That is the point we should take. Okay, we'll keep till here. So we'll, okay, 2 lines only there, that will finish. तत्रैवान्यत्र अम्बरीश सुख प्रोक्तं नित्यं भागवतं शृणु पठस्व सुखमुखेनापि यदीच्छसि भवक्षयम्. Yes, read the translation, Mike. You are very excited. Okay. Yes.
Going to finish.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Oh, Amrish, hear regularly the Bhagavatam spoken by Shukdev. Read it with your own
mouth. If you
Excellent.
desire destruction of material life.
Yes.
So like this, that means Bhagavatam is dear to the devotees and Bhagavatam is dear to the Lord. Skande Prahlad Samhitayam Dwarika Mahatmye Srimad Bhagavatam Bhaktya Patate Harisannidau Jagare Tatpadam Yati Kulavrinda Samanvita. So reciting Bhagavatam with devotion near the deity of Hari while staying awake at night, a person goes to Vaikuntha with all his family. Okay. Okay, let's all go to the Vaikuntha. So whole night we'll be doing this. On-site students are very much enthusiastic to read Bhagavatam whole night. They are getting inspiration by seeing. On-site students, yeah. So thank you. Thank you. Hare Krishna. We'll discuss further in tomorrow's class. Okay, Vikas Prabhu, yes. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu.
One of the question, Prabhu, I wanted to ask is,
yes.
See, Gayatri mantra is the is having the meaning of all Vedas.
Is the meaning of all the Vedas. Veda, Sarva Vedartha.
So it's an essence of all Veda.
Yeah, it's the essence of all.
And we also know the essence of all Veda is the Supreme Personality of Godhead.
Yes, bro.
So can we say that Gayatri mantra itself is the Supreme Lord?
Gayatri mantra is the meaning of the Lord means, one way you can say Gayatri mantra, if you see the meaning of the Gayatri mantra, there who is worshipped, that means in the Gayatri mantra you are seeing worshipping of Dhimahi is there, that means paying obeisances to whom? To the Bharga means who, what we should take there, that is the Lord, Supreme Lord, Vishnu only. So that's why Gayatri mantra is what it is. It is inspiring. It is inspiring us towards the meaning of all the Vedas. What is the meaning of all the Vedas? It is nothing but the Krishna. Yes or no? Vasudeva para Vedaha. So all the Vedas are. What is the meaning of all the Vedas? That is Vasudeva. So that means Gayatri mantra, what it will do? Buddhi Vritti Prerakatva. That means it inspires your intelligence to worship the Supreme Lord. So in this way, it is also, that means giving the conclusion. Gayatri mantra is the meaning of Gayatri mantra is nothing but the conclusion of all the Vedas. That means worshipping of the Vishnu. So we are going to discuss very detail about the Gayatri mantra in the coming section actually. So the meaning, how can you say Gayatri mantra meaning and the first sloka's meaning is same? That is the point actually that Jiva Goswami raises once again, and he will elaborately explains that. There you will be understanding the final meaning of Gayatri mantra and the Vedas meaning and the Bhagavatam first sloka meaning is everything is same. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Prabhu.
Okay, Hare Krishna. Sukadev Prabhu, Sachadev Prabhu. Okay.
Yeah, Prabhu ji, Hare Krishna.
Yes,
Prabhu
Prabhu
ji,
ji, Hare Krishna.
yeah, हाँ जी, ये जो last paragraph which we read and the last line which says that recite Srimad Bhagavatam with devotion, goes with all his family to the abode of Supreme Lord. So here the family definition must be the family of Vaishnavas or the material family, because it is said now that every soul has to fly his own plane.
Yeah, Prabhu, they are all members also, because we have to recite the Bhagavatam along with the family.
Okay.
Then.
So that means if they are hearing that much, it is as good as.
Yeah. Like Parikshit, they are also going.
Yeah, and entering into the karna, into the ear.
Yes.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Okay. Thank you very much, Srila Prabhupada ki.